Hello everyone, and welcome to AustCham Thailand's Business Connections community, where we provide a snapshot of what's happening in the Australian Thai business community. For today's special first episode, we'll be joined by our President and two Vice Presidents of AustCham Thailand. Stay with us.
Really what we've come out from is we've got a great foundation that we've set up. I'm really excited by what we were able to still achieve with all of the challenges that we had last year, and more importantly the FCA, so the Foreign Chamber Alliance, which is something that's been around for some time. We're able to really grow on that and partner with our other chambers, as well as do some great advocacy work with the Australian Embassy. Look, the Foreign Chamber Alliance is something that has been around for a while. It's a culmination of the Australian, American, British and German Chambers of Commerce. It's an alliance, so it's not a formal entity in any way, but what we do is we look with all of our members, and it's several million employees across several thousand companies that the four chambers represent. And what we aim to achieve is when there's similarities, when there's combined initiatives that can support all of our members, the power of four voices as one is always much better than a singular voice. And
the power behind that actually became stronger again when it became a voice of 8, and then of course a voice of 10 with another two parties joining us. So can you tell us, our members, more about that?
Yeah, so what we were able to achieve last year was we started to incorporate working proactively with all of our embassies. So ultimately we've got our four chambers that have a good amount of strength and experience within the Thailand and the business community. We then started working with our embassies and our ambassadors, which added a massive amount of gravitas to all of the initiatives and the conversations that we're having. We had some like-mindedness with the Japanese as well. So the Japanese Chamber of Commerce, as well as the Japanese ambassador and their embassy, also partnered on with some of our initiatives, which hopefully some of you are aware of, which is the 10 for 10.
Just as a final word to both our members who are watching and potential members as well, how can they get more involved? Why should they join?
Look, AustCham has always prided itself on a number of different initiatives. We're a great networking chamber. We've got the single best networking event every single month of the year. But on top of the Sundowners event, new members that aren't sure what we would be able to provide, it's a matter of reaching out. Whether it's yourself, whether it's myself, we've got an amazing board of directors, as well as past presidents and past directors that are always willing to share their time.
Actually, my property is actually in the middle of Hua Hin, the beachfront, and it has 65 villas with 2 pools, 1 infinity pool on the beach, and 4 restaurants outlets together with a spa and a gym as well. We do have meeting facilities in the library where there's a lot of photos of my family, and it does tell a lot of stories if you visit the library as well, but it's also used as partially for a meeting room.
Can you let our audience know that special, unique fact?
It's correct, because my great-grandfather, Prince Nared Kridakon, is the one who discovered Hua Hin, and actually the land belongs to him, and I've inherited that piece of land. And the landmark of Hua Hin is actually in front of my house. All the rocks and everything just standing right in front of my hotel.
It's amazing. So the Hua stone, which you would say is the heart of Hua Hin, is located at Laksasubha Hua Hin Resort.
There's a few water parks and everything, as we all know, for the families, the vineyards and everything. So everything is actually there within a driving distance from Hua Hin City. With like 20 minutes, you can actually do a lot of visiting on many sightseeing places there. Yes. You know, like I've been on the board for 13 years, starting with a portfolio of the alumni, which I'm still looking after that. And through the years, I've started being more involved with the tourism subcommittee, which, because I have a hotel as well, and the education, again, which links with the alumni. And then later on with the SME, which I'm also part of the Small Businesses Enterprise. And then with the Women in Leadership as well. So I think AustCham is such a great thing to do a lot of networking, and it really benefits me as a member as well as a board member as well. So it works both ways. Try to be part of the subcommittee, because I think we're doing it because for all of you who wants to join, you can have a voice in the decision making, and it might relate to your business. So do join and do become part of the subcommittees.
Why not stay in the Heart of Hua Hin at Laksasubha Resort.
The Advance Australia Council is a relatively new organisation. We started, I think, in 2019. It grew out of an idea which I had run actually past, first of all, it was Julia Bishop and later Simon Birmingham, both of whom thought it was a good idea. And what it was, and what it is to create an organisation around which Australian organisations based in Thailand can coalesce. They would be independent, but through the Advance Australia Council, we can come together on a regular basis, exchange knowledge and ideas, perhaps help each other, really with the impact to try and increase brand Australia and our impact within the Thai community. We have come together on several occasions. We've actually run or helped run an event at the Embassy, 2 events at the Embassy.
That's right, Advance Australia Fair and then the
Correct.
Christmas barbecue.
Correct, which is something we'd like to work with the Embassy on and try and do more of. It's Australia's backyard. So I would really like to see something where we're out there, where Thais can come, learn about Australia, be introduced to those independent organisations that I mentioned, and then hopefully engage with Australia.
So Brenton, how can people get involved in any part of AAC?
We'll be making a call in the next few months. As I said, we've been in a bit of a hiatus, but we will be needing some assistance, and they can get in touch with yourself or with myself directly.